It was a sunny morning in McGruntsville. Birds chirping, sprinklers spinning, and the scent of grilled hot dogs already floating through the breeze. Henry, the scruffy, floppy-eared mutt with a nose for excitement, trotted along the fence line of his backyard when Max came bounding over, ears flapping and tail moving like a wind-up toy. "She's here!" Max yelped, skidding to a halt and spraying a few pebbles into Henry's fur. "My new sister, Stella!" Henry blinked. "Sister, like a puppy?" Max replied. "Yep. Small, cute, nervous. She smells like peanut butter and carpet cleaner." Henry raised an eyebrow. This called for a proper McGruntsville welcome. That afternoon, Henry and Max brainstormed a plan Operation Welcome Wagnanza. They'd introduce Stella to the best parts of town, starting with a tour of the fire hydrants, then a detour past the squirrel-chasing trail, followed by a grand finale at the secret dog park tunnel only the cool pups knew about. When Stella stepped out onto the grass, she looked around with big, round eyes and tiptoed behind Max's tail. She was a tiny pup with caramel fur, one floppy ear, and the most cautious little paws you've ever seen. "Hey there," Henry said, wagging his whole back half. "You must be Stella. You like belly rubs, dirt, tennis balls?" Stella blinked. Yes?" "Perfect," said Max. "You're one of us." At first, Stella was shy. She'd squeak instead of bark and dodge behind benches when the bigger dogs zoomed past. But slowly, with Max bouncing around like a fuzzy ping-pong ball and Henry declaring her official tour guide certified, she started to smile. She even chased a leaf, just one, but still. By sunset, the pups had reached the final surprise. A picnic blanket, some leftover chicken nuggets, and a pile of squeaky toys all set up in the open park field. Stella's eyes widened. "Stella, this is for me?" she asked. "Henry?" "Of course," Henry said proudly. "Every new pup deserves a party." But just as they settled in to chew and wag and celebrate, dark clouds began to rumble overhead. A sudden gust sent napkins flying and thunder cracked like a bowling ball in the sky. Pups howled, toys scattered, and Max dove headfirst into a tipped-over bucket. Stella's eyes darted left and right. She froze. Henry stepped in front of her. "Don't worry, we'll—" But before he could finish, Stella perked up. She turned, sniffed the air, and barked once, sharp and clear. "Stella! This way!" she shouted, darting toward a garden shed near the trees. The others followed her little paws through the downpour, squeezing into the dry space with tails dripping but hearts full. Inside, the storm raged, but laughter filled the tiny space. Stella sat in the middle, soaked but proud. Max nudged her. "That was awesome." Henry nodded. "See, you fit right in. Brave, fast, slightly obsessed with hiding spots. You're totally McGruntsville now." Stella smiled, wagged her tail, and for the first time it wagged all the way.